The Thurman and Lala podcast starts
right now.
There's been an eventful week in our little circle of, friends and world and shit.
Homoerotic escapades.
Furries.
Spirit, the universe's herpes.
Smack my lips.
It would be funny. I would laugh. These are real things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're biased, but that's okay.
How the hell that falling on that cake?
Does your mom or anyone you work with listen to this? I hope not.
Does anyone listen to this?
Yeah.
Fucking God!
Yeah. 40 minutes in, we got racist.
Camp down, racist, whack that dong.
Oh.
stand down, you bitch.
Oh, if you
This is why the show goes so well.
does it go well?
It does go well.
And it's gonna fucking start right now. Whatever.
Come on, mom.
Clitoris.
I think it's going.
Yeah, we're good.
It's going. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, you hear the crack of the Poland Springs? This is the
Hello.
lime one. I enjoy the lime one.
This mixed berry one, I have a bunch in my fridge at home, and I realized because it almost tastes like beer. It's really weird. If
Really?
you close your eyes, it kind of tastes like beer.
I was getting like the smell of it and the taste of it was like a candy from when we were kids. I
Really?
can't specifically think of which one.
Mine tastes like beer.
I don't know. Yeah, mine. Well, yeah, this one, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Let me smell it.
I was getting some sort of candy vibe because it's real fruity. What is it?
It does. Oh my God, sorry. I'm like burying my nose in the drink.
I'm just looking at it.
He's just
So,
getting
precautions.
boogers all over
Yeah.
the mouth part.
No, I know that candy.
Welcome back to Sniff That Drink.
It's like one of
Jim
those.
smells drinks and tells us what they smell like. God damn it, what happened?
It's like a cheap knockoff Now and
The
Later.
worst show of all time. Sniff that drink.
Welcome back to the clearance bin.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We're all alive. We're all still here. Nothing's really happened to us, at least.
No, not at all. And that's why, like, I feared you're like, yeah, we good for Thursday? And I was like, what happened? Like, what do I have to possibly say that I haven't said before?
You know what I was thinking about? Like Mark Twain and how his name's Mark. Like, it's one of those names, like famous names that are always said together.
Yeah.
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain.
The Mark Twain Award. He's a modern day Mark Twain. And then you're just like, Mark. Like, it takes the luster out of it.
Yeah, it kind of does. It doesn't
And
sound really nice.
I pictured his wife going, Mark, God damn it, Mark, the garbage, Mark. And she's like, Mark, why can't you just call him Jim? Why you got to add the other part? He's like, it's got to be authentic. Like, Mark.
that's how they spoke now.
That's how he was introduced to me.
Have you read Mark's new book?
It's out there.
What about the character, his name? Who, Huck Finn? No.
It's got to be Tarantino's
Yeah,
favorite fucking
Tarantino
author.
Twain, yeah. Mark Twain and Tino.
Yeah, Twain.
Well, I
And
mean,
then-
if you really want to get down to brass tacks, his wife called him
No,
Sam.
I have so much.
Was his real name Sam, or is that like a
Samuel.
one of those old timey
Sam
nicknames?
Twain.
I believe it was Samuel Clemens.
Oh, Sammy.
Hey,
Sammy, dropping
Sammy.
N-bombs in that kid's book, huh, Sammy? What the fuck?
I'm getting to the point where
Get the
like,
microphone closer up
all right.
in your face.
I'm
It's
sorry,
like
it's
at your
just
tits.
intense in my headphones.
Well, then turn your headphones down. You got your headphones like all the way up. You're the first one, yeah.
Better. Okay, this is much better.
Yeah,
okay,
there you
sweet.
go.
Now I understand.
Yeah, my level's good.
Yeah. So usually, I worked at this pizzeria, and we would take orders, via the phone. And sometimes people tell you about their day, even though you don't have time or you don't have anything. But now, and I always hated those people, and we make fun of
they're the
those
worst.
people. Like,
I
I don't
try
care
to
what
not
you're
be
doing.
those people because all my friends have always worked in pizza shops.
Yeah.
So you call it in like you're calling in an order like over a walkie-talkie
Yeah,
in
it's like-
battle. Like it's got to be just like the basic
Precise.
facts.
Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
just the words that are needed in the ingredients of what you want, and that's about it.
Half tray cheese, half pepperoni, 20 wings, mine, me. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
Or just hang up.
Like, listen to this fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So then
We don't have Coke. Is Pepsi okay? Fuck, I panicked. Son of a bitch.
So now, like, I just realized today that I'm turning into that person, or just because I just haven't had very much human interaction.
So you're lonely?
Which I think is kind of like what the deal is when those people call and they talk about themselves. Because today, my mechanic called. I went to our guest here, by the way, is Jimmy. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
Jim picked me up. I dropped my car off to get work done today, and then we went to his father-in-law's and we cut down some fucking trees, and it was cool. But in the middle of cutting down those trees, the mechanic called me and said, "Hey, your car's done." And he's like, "I'm gonna go for lunch really soon." He's like, "Do you want me to wait, or are you gonna?" I was like, "No, it's fine. You can go to lunch." I was like, "Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of cutting down some trees." He's like, "Yeah."
Okay.
And then like click, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like it really hurt. I was like, "No!" Like how did I turn into that person? I was like, I don't care enough to tell him, but I was just like, "Yeah, well, here's what everything I've been up to. Like, how are you?"
And he gave like usually you're the guy trying to get off the phone.
Absolutely.
And he gave you the dismissive like, "All right then, okay."
Yeah, he might as well just
doesn't
hung
care.
up, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. My mom's sick. She hasn't gotten the test yet. Yep. All right. Okay.
All right. Well, so I realized that I'm just becoming,
I think that's going to happen. A lot of people are going to get lonely. So any like ordering food, because everyone's got to do that now too. The takeout's a big thing. They got to order food, and then they're just going to be like, "So, how are you?" So that's a Greek salad and surf and turf and order fries. Anything else? No, that's fine. What about you? What are you good? You need? What are you wearing?
I had what are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
Not in a weird way. It's just I just wanted a khaki.
I
It's
haven't
cool.
seen anyone. Oh, dirty fucking chef pants. Awesome. That's cool.
Dirty chef.
You been
pants.
watching any shows lately? You want to click?
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I'm used to it. I'm an indoor cat. I'm fine.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
Now I don't have to talk to anybody. People are like, "Hi, you want to be a normal person?" I'm like, "Can't. I'm gonna die. I don't want to get sick."
But here's the thing. So here's on the opposite side of that. So when I go pick up my car, I figure he's gonna be like, "All right, cash or fucking check, pretty much, or whatever." And he's like, "Yeah." So he's like, "You've been playing?" He's like, "This thing's crazy." He's like, "My band, hasn't played." So then he started talking to me. Guy never talks. Like it's very straightforward. Like whatever. He's friendly. We've actually played his
It's
fucking
all business. Oh,
his
that
birthday
dude.
party. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But he plays the fucking bagpipes in this like Celtic band, and he had a ton of fucking gigs this summer, high paying ones, and they're all gone. And so that's what we were talking about. But it's so crazy that this like, you know what I mean? Now I'm chumming it up with my fucking mechanic, I had a 10-minute not phone conversation, an actual conversation with my mailman the other day. I just happened to be standing there, and he was like, walked up on the porch. I was like, "Hey," and I opened the door, and we talked about Zappa for like fucking 10 minutes.
It's pretty hip mailman.
Well, I got a record, and he's like, "What is that, man?" And he is pretty cool. And I was like, "It's actually a fucking original 1966 pressing of fucking Freak Out by Zappa and the Mothers."
That's
and I got
dope.
from a friend of mine who gets rid of, he has a huge record collection and sells very awesome records. So I was like, "Sweet,
You're doing it now."
Yeah. See what I'm
then
saying?
I
Yeah.
went and
I
I was going to brush my teeth, and I was running low on toothpaste. The toothpaste gets stuck in the cap, and you can kind of dig a little out.
Exactly. I have no
The show becomes like
I don't have
meandering because
any
we're just all lonely.
I have no sense of like what is interesting anymore. Because everything is interesting and nothing is interesting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
you're having
I'm just lost
conversations
in
with
this
all these
void.
people, but it's always the same conversation. It's like, "So what's going on? Nothing?" Yeah.
But
Me
literally, I
too.
mean, that's like a good thing. We had those conversations when the world was turning, and it was just like, "Hey, how you doing? Good, good. How are you? Good. Okay, see you later." You know what I mean? And that was it. Even though you had things to talk about. Now that you know that there's nothing to talk about, that makes me fear conversation even more.
Remember?
But at least we're not allowed to go near each other.
Yeah, what's gonna happen when it's people don't want to bring this? It's like the weather though. It's like Corona's crazy today.
That's literally
that's the
I
thing
know.
for everybody can.
See, we're turning into that. We make fun of fucking the Italians for talking about the weather all the goddamn time.
Speaking of Italians, I was just gonna bring up when the whole Tony B situation was going on. There's this scene where Christopher's on the run because they think he's going to kill Christopher. Mm-hmm. And him and Benny are parked in some fucking fast food place eating, and Sill's talking to him. And Benny looks out of the window and goes, "Fucking something this situation, huh?" That's been what I say to everybody.
Fucking something
I've
this
said that to 50, exactly from Benny Fazio from that episode. I just say that line to everybody. I've said it to my parents. I've said it to everybody I've talked to in the last
Fucking
2
something out
weeks.
there, huh?
That's the first thing I say is that Benny Fazio line.
That's
That
awesome.
that sums it up perfectly.
Yeah, the fucking something this situation, huh?
I used to do this thing where it's been a while, but when someone asks, how I've been, if it's been a while, if I haven't seen that person in a while, then I'm like, just busy being Steve.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
No, but really, that can mean anything. You know what I mean? I mean, whatever I am in their head, that's what they're gonna think I've been up to.
And that's
you know what I mean?
quite
That's a good answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's what I'm saying.
That's a good answer.
just being me, and then some people who just think you're just cute Stevie Lala are like, oh, that's great.
Oh, he's just being adorable all the time.
And some people who've only listened to this show and never
Right.
actually met you are like, ooh.
He's just sitting at home jerking off and being racist.
Yeah. With a box of popsicles.
Calling customer service of places just to talk.
Yeah.
I'm calling about my fridge. Like why? I don't know. I just wanted to see.
Well, how's your fridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is your refrigerator running? No, really, I care.
No,
I want to know.
this isn't a joke.
Mine is too. That's pretty much it, right?
I mean, there's commemorative things online and like let's post our senior photos. To show the class of 2020 that never happened, to rub it in their face.
Is that a
That's
thing?
the thing that's going on, that people are like, in honor of the class of 2020, here's my yearbook photo from 1965.
That's
and it's
weird.
like, yeah, I know, it's kind of rubbing in. Like,
Yeah.
we had all these memories. You don't, idiot.
Here's the picture of me at Windows on the World. Like, it was a great place. How much fun we had that day. Now you can't.
This is in honor of the class of 2020, here's our class trip. This is the first blowjob I ever got at prom.
Yeah. Prom was great. Girls will do anything on prom. That's really your only chance, loser. And now it's not going to happen.
Are they going to make up for this shit?
They
Like-
have to. A bunch of 30-year-olds
Yeah,
go to prom.
that's
when
what I
they
mean. Then it
finally-
gets weird.
I
yeah.
feel terrible for all these seniors missing like senior skip day and the prom and shit.
This
Like,
whole
This,
thing's
this
been-
whole thing's been as fucking. Oh, come on.
most of them are fucking by now anyway. It doesn't matter. It's
No,
not-
but it's not fun when someone tells you to skip.
No
My
more of
senior
that
class,
prom
we
night
didn't do
magic.
shit. Did you guys do a prank?
Actually,
Sort of.
pranks got banned the year before because they unleashed about 1 million live crickets in the school, and
That's awful. That's like a plague.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Like it was the reckoning happening.
I can't remember if it was a year before that or that year. Someone else that I may or may not know poured a lot of deer urine in the heaters.
Ooh, that's awful.
Yeah. Crickets and deer urine, they kind of were like, if you guys do a fucking prank this year, no one's walking.
I feel like Pete would be in heaven. Yeah,
Crickets and deer
crickets
urine,
and
yeah.
deer urine. He just gets a boner. They're like, what?
That
just
sounds
makes-
like a
You're
band.
not even on the school bus.
It sounds
makes like a nest in the corner. He's like, I live here now.
He's just in a tree stand, just hunting freshmen. Crickets. What was it? Crickets and deer urine.
Yeah.
Sounds like a band that is opening for Government Mule.
It does. Jeremiah would be really into it.
Drive-by truckers, crickets and deer urine. Johnny Crickets and the deer urine. They sound pretty good.
I came up with a band name the other day for if Lindsay, your wife, ever had a band, and it'd be Butt, Sweat, and Tears.
It's so good.
She's like, and I told her that, and she's like, I'll be a producer. I'm more of a producer. I was like, yeah, totally. You get the project going, you would yell at everybody to do exactly what you
Yeah.
wanted, even though you didn't know how to do it.
It's gotta pop. It's gotta pop. It doesn't pop.
It doesn't pop. This is so boring. Listen to Billy. You're supposed to listen to the first
Yeah.
4 Billy Ocean
Just
records.
her. She reads like a book about Phil Spector, so she just gets a gun and starts doing a tongue blow, and just gets all go crazy.
I know what
She's
I
like,
want.
I
You're
think
gonna
if we
fucking
just
do
pile
it.
your speakers on top of each other until it forms a third story building, then
Jimmy, wall of sound. What do you not get? Jimmy's up there building a fucking thing, getting electrocuted.
doing it.
Yeah, the crickets does seem like kind of a plague thing. This, I was talking to.
If that happened now,
Yeah, it would
like
be-
if locusts or something showed up now, then that's my green light. Remember I was telling you about that? Like
Locusts
So you
were
could
around
go
like 6 months ago, weren't
Ted
they?
Nugent style.
yeah, and start hunting people.
Well, I was on the phone with my buddy the other day, and he said something about we were talking about our friend in Florida, and he's like, yeah, he's it's apparently hurricane's gonna get real bad the next couple weeks in there, and I was like, I'm starting to think that whole God thing might have been true. And he's
Plague,
fucking
disease,
pissed.
yeah, right.
Yeah, we
It
probably shouldn't have
is
done all
the
that
end
butt
time.
fucking. I guess it was
No.
real about that.
You guys have way too many people on this planet. Plague.
Yeah, plague.
That
Seriously.
Plague.
You fired.
Killing a 30, you motherfuckers.
Plague.
Get out, Plague.
Plague.
You know, so
I'm starting with the Italians. Starting with the Chinese and going right to the Italians. I can't take it anymore.
fucking so. Jim rearranged like his basement and he set up like all these video game consoles, these different ones, like
nice.
N64 and what you got, Super Nintendo and shit like that.
I got Super Nintendo, N64, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. There's an Xbox I still got it hooked up. I got to bring the Wii down. And then I think somewhere I have a regular, like a old Nintendo.
Like the first
Like,
one?
oh,
Like
really?
the first one.
With the little opener, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
You gotta tune that. You gotta turn your TV to channel 3.
And the damn
Yeah.
gun, too. I got the gun.
Oh no shit, the
Dude,
zapper.
I had the back of like every TV in my house mapped out in my head in reverse so I could reach around. Because moving a TV is like moving a piece of furniture.
You love the reach around.
Yeah, so I could reach around, give Mario what he needed.
I just thought about it. All the time.
You guys can't see it, but he was totally doing the reach around.
You could
In
reach
his-
around the thing and plug in the yellow and the red and the white in the right spots, so you didn't have to move all the shit. Because TVs used to be like a piece of fucking furniture. You'd have to rearrange your house just to get it out.
In your collection of games and shit like that, he has this porno. What was it called?
Sexual Freaks 2. It's the only porno I own.
I was
and
looking
it
at
was a
his
gift.
games, and then I see that, right? And then it got me thinking that of the first porno that I ever bought, which I can't remember the name of. It wasn't very. It was horrible. The chick on the cover wasn't even in the movie. Like, it was,
Really?
like that. I mean, that is fucked up.
That might have been where did you get it?
From what's the place by the movie theater?
Was it Talk of the Town?
Talk of the Town. Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
been in there.
We used to buy.
But it could have been
Whippets.
a fuck up. Yeah, we did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been a fuck up because like I've bought and shit. Like, remember old record theater? You used to buy like a double album and
Yeah.
you'd get like either the wrong booklet, or I got Miles Davis's Bitches Brew and it was 2 disc ones. But since it's Bitches Brew, it like took me forever to figure it out because it's just fucking
It's
chaos.
all over the place.
Yeah.
You're like, I think I've heard
I'm
this.
just like, yeah, it like took me a while. I think I finally read it and was
Yeah, that
like,
album's
oh.
great. You only heard
Yeah.
half of it.
It's just fucking chaos the whole time, and I can't even tell it's the
No.
same thing.
You're like, I almost bought that. I almost had it in hand. And then I remember the one time when I did listen to it, I was like, I'm not going to. That's what I said. I was like, I'm not going to know what the hell's going on.
It's
I was like,
amazing, but
yeah.
and then you get into like a groove. You're like, yeah, but then it just goes,
Then it goes
off.
away.
Yeah, you just it's Miles fucking Davis. You let the man do what he does. But I'm thinking maybe it was a mix up in the packaging happened.
Perhaps, which is weird because
Yeah.
I don't like to think about.
And
other-
also with porno, you couldn't tell that it was any different. You're like, is a blonde girl sucking a dick? It's, it's
this chick on the cover, she was an Asian chick, and there were no Asians in the movie. And it was like an early '90s one, so everyone still kind of had some bush.
Yeah.
Oh, and the wet
dicks
look,
were weird.
tight curly hair.
Yeah,
Oh.
and like, you know, everything was weird about it, and gross, and like VHS
weird
like
boxy
quality.
asses.
Yeah,
like
like
no
and really
plumpness.
high thongs and like a lot of weird dancing in at first, like that's sexy or something. It doesn't make sense. So I was very
Sexy or
disappointed.
so- that's supposed to be sexy or something.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Let me oddly move back and forth, side to side in front of you
But,
with
like,
some panties on.
it's
Well, like
so
some,
easy
some
to-
music plays that's like really low in the mix for some reason. Porno music's
yeah.
never. It's always like super kind of quiet. Like,
Yeah.
bow,
And who,
Yeah, it's
who
just-
writes that shit?
and you
Porno
hear her-
music?
I would love to. That would be a great career.
To score a porno.
Yeah, but they don't really put music anymore.
No,
Right?
they really
Very
don't.
rarely. No, it's all
Rarely,
just like
sometimes maybe
echoing
the
in some
beginning,
rented
but-
house in the hills while some girl
Yeah.
goes,
Well, I haven't seen like a produced porn in a long time because thank God for Pornhub. But
That's what I'm saying. Like we had to go
They gotta
to
still
a
do it.
store years ago, right? We had to go
Yeah.
to a store because the family computer, that's the only computer that I
Yeah.
had. I didn't have a smartphone. That wasn't a thing. And it's like, if you beat off, it has to be like when your mom's taking a nap or if they're out at the store or it's really weird, like not while in the room, you know, she doesn't sleep where the computer is.
no, but Jesus.
I'm just saying you had to time it out.
If you wanted to beat off, it's got to be while your mom's taking a nap.
You know, that oddly specific thing.
Yeah.
You know, that everyone can relate to.
You want her to like almost almost wake up, but not really wake
Well,
up.
that's the fun of it. Can you jerk
Yeah.
off? Before, can you make it to the end?
And then she's like, I had this crazy dream. Someone was mopping. But I couldn't find him. I could just hear them mopping.
Oh,
When I actually, okay, so this is a funny
Wait, so the
story.
porno. I remember that porno ended up in an Xbox case for some game. And we were like hanging out with like Greg's old Xbox and like opened it up and it was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was that one. It
That
sucked.
is not Grand Theft Auto 3.
So fucking. Then I remember when I was hanging out with Jim's brother, and he was showing me his video game collection, and like it's all just a bunch of discs, like they're out of the cases, so it's just a stack of discs, and so I'm rifling through all these games, all scratched up and shit, and then there's just this DVD. It's a porno, and it's like out of nowhere, and it's called Too Much Pussy.
too much pussy.
Too much pussy. I was like, oh my God, it just sounded so intense. And I was like, dude, John Boy, like, what the fuck, man? All right. Yeah.
And you know what's bad? I can't remember if he like stole it from me or like if he got it from someone else.
Or if he has, do you think he has like a porn dealer? Is that a thing?
Maybe, dude. All my porn disappeared. So either my dad found it or John found
Too
it.
much pussy.
Too much.
Dude.
Like it's a problem.
Yeah.
Too much pussy.
And picture a guy like up on a fucking building with a gun shooting all these pussies. Like, the town is being
Just a
taken over.
horde.
Yeah, like eight-legged freaks, but it's all just pussies running around. And David Arquette's like, too much pussy.
David Arquette would be in that movie.
It's a problem.
Oh,
I thought about that with
this pussy kills.
the phrase "we've got company," which is in like every action movie ever.
Yeah.
We got company.
We got company.
I'm like, that's kind of nice. People are coming over. Like, we've got company. Like it's a polite.
That's
It's
it is
just
very
another thing.
nice,
Like
yeah.
Mark Twain, you've just heard it all the time, and when you really think about it, you're like, it's kind of weird. And then in the beginning of Leon the Professional, they say it like 8 times in a row. Every bad guy's like, we got company.
Really?
And then one guy goes, we got a lot of company. He says we've got a lot of company.
As if to emphasize.
Yeah. Where's everybody going to sit? We don't have that much tea. We can't have that much
Break
company.
out the card table.
Go
too much
downstairs, grab
company.
10 folding chairs, get 2 card tables,
Call the neighbors, see if we can borrow their 4th of July set.
Yeah, get
need
the
to-
leaf for the fucking table.
bunch of bowls for chips, and use the styrofoam.
We got company.
We got company.
That would be a good porno name.
We
got company?
Yeah.
Too much company.
Too much company.
Just an overcrowded party. And there's not enough cups.
When I moved into this apartment in the Falls by the airport, then in that era, Thurman, that's actually where we first started this show, was in that living room of that place.
Everything
so the guys,
starts by the airport.
Right,
The first
I
episode of
know.
Thurman and Lala 2.0.
see,
was
again,
by the
nothing good
airport.
happens by the airport. Here's a good
No.
example. So the guy whose room I moved into, the guy who moved out, left a bunch of things that he just didn't care about anymore or couldn't like bring to wherever he was going. Could not have somebody find this.
Yeah.
And it was this porno called Faces with Braces.
Oh, God.
And it was fucking awful. Of course, because I had to watch it.
Faces with braces. That
just what you
says a
think.
lot about.
Yeah,
Yeah, that I don't dig that.
It's awful.
Yeah, when you're browsing and you see a super fucking hot chick, she's really cute, and then she smiles with braces, and you're like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
some
want
people are into
no.
that. Like, it's
Eh.
weird. Maybe dentist, orthodontist porn. That's their thing.
Yeah. No, you don't want to mix work because then he's gonna have some girl passed out in his chair, and
Yeah.
it's just, his signals are gonna get crossed.
What was that? Was that It's Always Sunny when he sleeps and the banana goes? Or what was that show?
There was a Louis
Was
where
it
he
Louis?
passes
Yeah.
out and he goes to the desert and convinces Osama bin Laden not to do 9/11, and then he wakes up and his mouth feels weird and the dentist is zipping his pants up.
Yeah, that's right. But
It's
doesn't the
fucking
banana
brilliant.
appear like off screen or something?
Yeah,
And
yeah. And then that's when he wakes up.
yeah. So kind of like that,
Yeah.
That would be a bad thing. Bad thing.
Well, dude, there's
doesn't
weird
sound
as
good.
shit out there.
Orthodontic.
What the fuck is stuck porn?
Orthodont dick.
What is
Orthodonte? Did you say orthodonte?
Orthodonte? Starring Orthodonte.
Orthodont.
You were hitting them molars, girl.
Some of my old favorites. There was. Did you guys have it out here? Okay, so at like midnight, we had a show called Life Without Shame that 2 fucking dirtbag dudes would go around to all the strip clubs in the area and get it all on video. You watch it on TV. It was on like PBS or whatever the fuck.
Really?
Yeah. But directly after that was Satisfaction Theater.
No, I don't remember
With
this.
such stars as Dick Nasty and Jack Hammer.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
I like those
The
names.
golden age, man. That's like Boogie Night shit. That's Dirk Diggler
My
shit.
brother
don't do
Matt,
that
he knew a porn producer out in San Diego somehow. Their band did. I don't know. Maybe they were a funky band. Maybe he approached them
Yeah.
to be the soundtrack. I guess maybe they're trying to bring
Hey.
that back. But his name was.
I just saw you guys set, and I want to fuck.
his name. Yeah,
Matt's
that's
like,
how I
whoa,
felt.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yo, and he's like, no, that's not what I mean. But his name is Vic Legina. And that's a fucking incredible name. Think about
That's
the
pretty good.
sleazebag name, Vic Legina.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's
dude.
pretty great
I almost
name.
want to work in the porn business just to have a cool fucking name like that. And like, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of one I can't. I'm not that creative. I can't figure
know,
shit
right?
like
You
that.
will.
I'm just like Jim asshole.
Yeah, that's what I was like, okay.
They're just like, that's just your name and the word
Jim
asshole.
Ross.
Jim Ross's dick.
All right.
My
What about,
name would
what
be
about
Jim Ross's
Jam asshole?
Jam asshole?
Yeah.
See? Steve's got it. Steve's got the gift.
He's got the touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I've-
see it, and there's these, Jack, I'm thinking about my name. And I see it in these bright lights, and it's so bright they explode. It just says Jam asshole.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, kid.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. There's weird shit. Like, what the fuck is stuck porn?
Stuck?
What?
Stuck porn.
Is that
I
like
heard-
when they're stuck in something?
Yeah,
and
like
then-
under a table. I saw like some fucking podcast
Who
I
gets
was
stuck
listening
under
to
a
talks about.
table?
Well,
I don't know. It's like a girl, like she
Don't
drops a
do
thing
it.
and
Yeah.
tries to get it.
It's
and
like
then-
the girl equivalent of like dropping the soap or something.
I
like,
guess, yeah. They're like stuck in a window. Like, I don't know. I didn't investigate any further than watching these other guys laugh
Yeah.
at it. Now I'm just stealing their content. But like, it's just weird, and it's always a stepbrother thing. I don't like that because
Dude,
it has nothing to do
it's
with
just
it.
flooded with step.
It's just the way they label the video.
I know,
It's
but
like a black chick and a fucking.
I know,
like,
and they
it's
have to
his
be
brother.
step
Yeah.
siblings somehow. You're like, what? Doesn't make sense.
I work with a 20-year-old. I think he just turned 20, actually. And I said the same thing to him. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is up with all this, like, stepbrother, stepmom? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't look
You think,
at why
do you
is
think
it,
a
like,
younger
showing
person
up
would
on-
have more like insight as to what is happening? Is
Yeah,
that
I
what
was
you're trying
thinking
to
so. Why
say?
not?
Yeah, I would agree with
He's
that.
pretty hip.
It's like, what's going on?
I
with
guarantee
the,
you he
Did
watches
answer?
more
Did-
porn than I do.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
What the hell's
Does
going
he
on with
know?
the radio these days?
Did he know? Did he have anything to say?
No, but he said the same thing. He's like, I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Because
I think everyone says they don't like it.
And they
but-
put the
it's just
hottest
the way
chicks in those
Yes,
videos.
I
That's
know.
what
That's what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying. You got to get past the story. The story never
it's
matters.
just the way the guy labeled the video.
Right.
Yes.
It's just he was uploading the video and he just, all right, we'll call it that. We'll just put stepbrother. Like, that's the only thing that happens. And I guess, because, I mean, maybe in the dialogue that you drag the thing through, you know, as they're
Yeah,
fucking
right.
talking. Yeah.
Who cares? And then you just, as long as she's getting
Yeah.
jammed in her asshole.
Right.
And then you're like, okay.
Jam asshole.
You're like, jam isn't really a name. It is now.
It is
It
now.
certainly is now. That's what it is. And that's what I'm going to do.
Too
That's a
much
jam
pussy.
asshole guarantee.
Nothing, yeah. Horny stepsister gives her stepbrother too much pussy.
Jam asshole stars in Too Much Pussy 14.
It's like there's no
Too
titles
much
anymore.
pussy,
It's all
not
just
enough
like
asshole.
Yeah, it's would it be like
it's just a
slutty,
sentence.
enough
slutty cheating wife takes DP for the first time, and it's like, what kind of title is that?
Yeah.
I know.
That
you're
doesn't draw me in.
like, no, that's awful.
It just tells you what happened.
Or-
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's a spoiler.
What's up with
frankly.
what's up with the fucking farting videos?
Yeah.
Why is
They-
that?
Well,
why are
luckily, I
those
haven't
scattered
seen
in
too
there?
much. I mean, we watched that cake farts one. That was like our most credible thing we've ever done, right? All the numbers.
Something weird happened
The
with
numbers.
that. PewDiePie had something to do with that.
Yeah, is that
'cause-
that Logan Paul guy?
No, it's a
dude?
different guy, but they're all the same guy.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're
PewDiePie's
all-
like a Twitch streamer kid, and all the comments on the Cake Farts video said PewDiePie blah blah blah. So I don't know what the fuck connection is, but one of our videos went nuts, and it was that. It was a girl farting on a cake.
Yeah.
And we were talking about
And
it.
it was, you know, weird. It wasn't.
It
cool.
wasn't. She wasn't
even
hot enough.
it wasn't-
Yeah.
If she looked different, perhaps it would have been more acceptable.
Scarlett Johansson farting on a cake may be different.
I'd check it out a few times.
I'd be
You know
like, what are you
I
guys
mean?
doing with that cake?
Yeah, like what happened to the cake?
Keep a piece of it in the freezer like a wedding cake.
Never eating this.
Forever.
Never getting this.
My wife farts enough. I do not find it attractive. It's hilarious.
Especially on the food.
It's it's in all my food regardless.
But
I
how
don't
am I
wanna
how
watch.
am I supposed to watch a porno that's got farts and be like,
Well, I mean, that's never. I've luckily in my life separated farts from any sexual thing, even though they're so close to happening.
They're funny.
Or you ever like smack stomachs with, you know what I mean, like while you're banging and
Yeah,
like
sweaty,
sweat,
yeah.
and then it makes that fucking fart noise. And
if any
I
fart
laugh
noise is
every
made,
time.
I laugh.
Me too. And sometimes I've gotten like the no laugh back. You know what I mean? The like just there pretending that whole scenario didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, but it's funny. Like, come on. Okay,
yeah.
all right.
But you're kind of just
Girls
like,
don't. I can
hey,
imagine
it
if somebody
happens.
were inside of me and started laughing, then I would probably feel really self-conscious. So
Yeah.
I understand, but that's not what it is. Like,
Because that's a moment in her life. It's just this dumbass on top of her, just like laughing at a fart.
like a fart,
She's like, I'm fucking a mentally handicapped person.
Yeah. She's like, this is awful. And like, you know when you do that and you laugh at the fart sounds and then girls just dry up immediately? You know that thing that happens to everyone? And you never finish the sex?
And then you don't hear
God,
from
what's
her
with
ever
that?
again.
oh my God, someone turned off
What's
the
with
faucet.
that?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know why sex is
Hey, it all
always
of a sudden
like
feels
that.
like sandpaper. What the hell happened?
Did the me laugh? No, it wasn't even a fart. It was something that sounded like a fart.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why.
be
Yeah, that's why
anything.
it's funny because it's not a fart, but it's something that sounded way better.
Would you laugh harder at an actual fart?
I think I would,
Would
but
she
then I would be
care?
nervous. I'd be more nervous as to smell because if she farted and made a sound during sex and it's whatever, but if you smell it and I'm hard, like I don't know. I've never. Luckily, I haven't smelled too many farts when I've had a boner.
What if
but-
that's like your spinach?
That's your Popeye spin?
What if you go full Popeye after smelling a sex fart?
Then I won't know what I'm.
It's like
then I won't know what
the
I'm
little-
missing out on.
The
Just
little
like,
bong goes up
like fucking full hulking out, man.
and like the fucking camera zooms into his dick and the little muscle goes through it
Yeah,
like on
exactly.
Popeye's arm.
Yeah, and it's like
The spinach goes
grows like 7 sizes.
Well, yeah.
How do you think?
So I just been missing out this whole time.
How do you think she got the nickname Olive Oil?
Ew. I don't know. And food and sex and that type of thing. Like,
So
I
like
can't
you're
do the
banging
food.
a girl and she's like, "All right, this is doing nothing for me. I need to up the ante here and let's finish this off." She's like, "I got to do it."
Well,
And you're like, "Did you just?"
my friend Alexis one time said, I was like, because I asked her, she was a friend that I could just ask like any question I've ever wanted to ask a girl, but I never would. Alexis was there for me in that sense. And so I asked her one time, I was like, how often do you think girls like actually fart during sex? Because that's got to happen. You know what I mean? Sometimes I fart getting
You're
up from the
pushing
couch.
pressure and air
Like, you
and
know what I
shit.
mean? And when I do that accidentally, I don't even know it's there. Like, I wonder how many times that, like, you know, during sex it probably happens.
Like when you fart when you piss, like you're moving shit around down there. There's like
Yeah.
pressure hitting
yeah,
certain
and she's
points.
all bent over and shit like that, you know, or whatever, you know. It
How
happens.
many times a girl's bent over getting fucked, being like, "Hold it, hold it,
Yeah,
hold it,
right,
hold it."
right.
Yeah.
But then so
He's
she
rich,
was like,
he's
"Oh,
rich,
wait,
he's
are you-"
rich.
She's like, "I do it when I'm on top." So I was like, "So, so you've like farted on his balls?" And she was like, "Yeah, but it like I don't know. It's no one's ever said anything." I was like, "I wonder if it feels good." You know what I mean? I was like, "Do they not say anything? Because it's just a warm breath of air like on their nutsack."
Ooh,
You know
what
I
was
mean?
that?
Like, oh,
I have been farted on once.
on.
On
Okay.
while
All right.
in,
All right.
and
An expert.
it is a foreign. It's a
loss for words.
It's a foreign feeling on your nutsack. And let me tell you, there is that pause. There is that half a second pause where you look at each other and don't acknowledge it.
Move past it.
You
But
just
do
you
you
just
not-
look
Yeah.
and in the eyes, you know, like
Yeah,
you just
you
fucking did that. You just farted on my balls. And then back at it.
Okay.
It's happened
So you think
once.
the more intense that you get, like going back into it, then that kind of erases like what just happened. Sort of, you're more concentrated.
You know, I kind of feel like it makes you closer.
Yeah. Right. You've been through an experience
Yeah,
together
like you just
while
went to
being
war
in an
together.
experience together. So yeah, that's some Inception.
It's
type
like a
stuff.
make or break relationship thing. Like, are we done now, or are we gonna move past this and be stronger after this, or is this the sayonara?
Yeah, you're already in it. I mean,
We'll
don't
awkwardly
stop.
see each other at the bar
But
later.
did it smell?
No,
Okay,
that's why
the
I was.
thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So I know it's happened before, but
Yeah.
I've never smelled it. You know, like I've never. So that would be a completely different
Yeah.
scenario.
It's the tree
Well,
falls
let's
in
find
the
out,
woods.
Popeye.
A tree falls in the
Let me know
woods.
next time.
Tree falls in the
Alright,
woods
some
and
work
no
to do.
one's there. Did it fall? If a girl farts during sex, you don't smell it. Did it happen or hear it?
Well,
Well, if you hear it, you can just
That-
pretend
that
it was
the
something
question.
else.
That
You always
really was the
imagine
question,
it as
like,
just an air
I
pocket.
wonder how
escaping.
often.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is.
Well, yeah,
I
that's exactly
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is, yeah.
You can always imagine it being exactly what it is. Oh, I've never thought about that before.
You can always
No, I
imagine
didn't-
it as just like shit, polluted air leaving
No,
your
you know, when
asshole
you're-
and
sometimes you're really
attaching
working
itself
it.
to your balls.
Sometimes you're really working it and you force a queef
Sweaty.
like that.
Wet balls, you know.
You just keep jamming that air in. It's got to go somewhere. It could be that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh god.
That's absolutely.
Might not have been a fart.
Well, then you know, if it were like a shart, then it might feel like super.
Okay,
good.
that's an ender.
Well, yeah.
That is game over.
It's an ender.
an ender. Yeah, just when I'm done with this, we are done for good.
That's out. If there's warm
But I'm
liquid
gonna finish
pouring down my
first.
balls, that is actually shit. We're done. We are done.
I can't. I don't think. I mean, I really can't recall a time I've had to clean shit off of my balls before.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not my
Like
balls.
well, well, yeah, not on my balls. That's true.
Oh,
Not on my balls.
Hershey Kiss.
Yeah, the what did we say last time? A little toupee, right? Comes out with a little fucking
Yeah,
mustard
comes
on it.
out with a toupee.
Got a little
Yeah,
mustard on it.
it's got like a little Hitler hair, just a little, like Lego hair. Like you gotta wait for it to harden, and then
Yeah.
you just pop
Like a
it
nice
off.
little- a nice
Jesus
little cap.
fuck. That's oh my god.
Yeah. Well, it would be funny
Sweet air piece, bro.
because then you could keep it like a little dish. Like how
Next to your bed. And like a little ashtray.
little helmets for your army guys.
Sending them in.
Like how that girl had like the wax sculptures of guys of like Jimi Hendrix's dick and shit.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
have a
yeah.
whole collection.
Yeah. Why? Can I just be an artist and start fucking trying to get like every celebrity's pocket pussy? You know what I'm saying? Can I
You
just
could
do
buy
that?
a lot of
Like,
porn
that's
star
art.
pocket pussies.
No, but that's I don't know. I'm talking you like we said Scarlett Johansson. Let's go see. You know what I mean? You know, Gwyneth Paltrow's one step away. She's
Yeah,
smelling
she did the
candles that
candle,
smell like
yeah.
a cunt.
She would probably show you her pussy. She's very proud
Absolutely.
of it.
Gwyneth
She's
Paltrow?
crazy. She's
And I'm
out of
sure
her
it's
mind
great.
now.
I'm
She's
sure-
always like, "Oh, my pussy." She's always like doing. She sells a.
Do you know who Gwyneth Paltrow
She
is?
sells like. Doesn't she sell a candle that smells like her pussy?
Yeah,
no,
she
that's
sent a
her.
vagina
I just
scented
wonder
candle,
where
yeah.
that impression came from.
Girl, I got you candle smell like my pussy. That's a terrible Gwyneth Paltrow. It's a great Monique. It's a terrible Gwyneth Paltrow.
I'm gonna break your dick out.
Fuck you both.
Yeah, I think she was always just kind of there. I never really had a thing for Gwyneth Paltrow, and now
Not
she's like
necessarily.
fucking crazy. Like
Yeah.
she feeds her shit to her baby for her baby's health or something. I don't know. And she's like,
These are shit to her.
she feeds like,
What?
she's like, I make placenta carrot juice every day and put it in my eyes.
Oh,
Like
me
her whole
too,
goop
man.
thing. She's fucking crazy, and I'm like,
my
I
morning
kind of
routine.
That's what
finding myself
yeah.
attracted to this nutty broad now. Now that she's fucking nuts, she would definitely show you her pussy.
I think that's how like women prisoners who are pregnant make wine out of like sort of a toilet wine, but it's a placenta wine. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, they just like
It ferments and
yeah.
These are the things that you can learn to
No.
do at home now.
Yeah.
Since it's
We're all in a
it's
prison.
No.
right. It's harder to do. You wouldn't drink placenta wine. At least
Nope.
try it. What if it were like a delicacy?
That sounds fucking nice, dude.
placenta,
Yeah.
placenta vineyards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that sounds great. Like, oh, where's this from? Placenta.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Richard and I have always wanted to travel to Placenta.
From the
You know what I
womb of
mean?
New
Like,
York.
well, we've all been there
The
once.
Placenta Valley.
It sounds nice. It really
Could I,
does.
yeah, could I have a glass of the placenta, the 94, if you have it?
94 is a good year.
94 is a good year
nice.
for the placenta. The grapes are real rich. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, no, it's don't word it like that.
Mark.
Mark.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break.
I'm done.
All right.
All right. I got to go look up some of those videos.
This is the Thurman and Lala podcast. And it will be right back.
There it is. Okay, there we go. We're
I
on.
got the old stimulus check the other day.
Really?
Yes, I did. And my unemployment came through.
Is that where they like make
and
sure
I got
you can
my
still get
taxes
hard?
back. Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Stimulus check.
Yeah, it's very
All right, Mr.
stimulating.
LeBar, we're gonna have to give you the old stimulus check
I-
now, since you're
I
over
don't
35.
I know where I was, but I was there was a medical like the way that they put this instead of like obviously if you refer to masturbation or fingering someone, that's not like a medical thing, but digital stimulation was what I saw. And I was like, dude, that would be an awesome fucking
It's an
band name or a
amazing band
DJ
name.
thing.
Yeah, like
You know
Daft
what I mean?
Punk.
Yeah, digital stimulation.
God damn it, I want to take that now. Fuck Friendly Foes.
Do it.
Digital stimulation.
Take it.
That's good.
What I'm
That's the
saying.
name of the album.
Yeah, there you
good.
go.
Oh, that's yeah. Digital stimulation. That's fucking
That's exactly what it
badass.
is. That was fucking great. I was like, that's incredible.
And I feel like there's gonna be a lot of girls gonna be like, ew,
L.
ew.
L. You know, and I feel like, you know, now, like we were saying just before we, you know, came back here, that, you know, there's a lot of time to stay home, be fucking creative. So I think album games are going to be stepped up. Not that they weren't before, but, you know what I
I
mean?
hope so, yeah, because you get to the point where you're like gigging so much that like when you're chilling out, you're not like you're just not playing music for a second, and you're like, that's nice.
Well,
but
see-
then now you're not bands are all just gonna pause and sit down and chill and write shit. I think bands are gonna get better.
Right.
I think their original music's gonna get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're not spending every weekend in the bar trying to fucking entertain drunks. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're actually working on your shit. Hopefully.
Well, I was thinking about, because my laptop is not very good. It's a, you know, hand-me-down, which is very nice.
It's all that
very
fucking
nice.
too much pussy videos you're downloading.
Exactly.
Stop it. Just stop, Steve.
Stop.
Well, actually,
That's enough pussy, Steve.
No, never. You could never have. That would be the trailer for it. You could never have too much pussy. Redux. You know. You know, so what the fuck are we talking about?
Stimulus check.
Yeah, stimulation.
Your laptop sucks.
Oh, yeah,
from
my
too much-
laptop
your
sucks
laptop
from too much. Yeah, okay. No, but I want to buy the setup that you have, kind of thing, so I can do shit at my house, recording wise.
You
Because
what kind of laptop? I mean, this is
it's
not
fucking
entertaining for
garbage.
the show.
It's
Is
garbage.
it?
Yeah, it's
you might be able to download some just like.
It's a Toshiba.
Okay, that's Japanese.
Toshiba.
Huh?
Yeah, it's Japanese. Well, they're one off from the people who started this fucking
You could
thing.
get. Well,
I don't
mean,
trust it. I buy American.
By American laptops.
I go Dell all day, okay? Dell's an American company, isn't it?
This is a Ford.
Gateway. I like it when that cow box shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see if you could download any sort of digital workstations so that you could get a little MIDI keyboard if you want to play the actual keyboard, or you figure it out on your keys on the keys of the laptop.
I've done that before. I've just never had a MacBook, and they're pretty much used for anything that's worth anything.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're using one now. Mine runs fucking constantly.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, we'll do it. And a lot of the music on this show that we use, a lot of like the real 80s sound and stuff is all yours.
Yeah, that's just me. Luckily, sitting at home with my phone.
Put
like,
the
that's
goddamn
pretty great.
microphone up to your mouth.
No.
it's too low. It's
I'm sorry.
hollow.
I'm sorry. Sometimes it's intrusive.
That's your first.
It's very intrusive.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're intrusive.
And me and Jim
I
sound
feel
like
like that.
like thick golden
Like
gods,
like-
and then they
We sound like
I was
men.
thinking about getting another computer.
Well, I chopped down, I chopped a fucking tree with an axe today, so I feel pretty fucking
You did?
manly
dude,
for the
you gotta
day.
go. Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That did happen.
There
do
was
feel good.
who was the big motherfucker in Portland, in Maine, or in Bangor?
Paul Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan, yes, the giant Paul Bunyan statue was like right outside the fish shows when we went there last
okay.
summer. And like it was really funny to look at like young kids stripping balls just staring up at a 300-foot Paul Bunyan
It
statue.
is a crazy thing.
Like I was like, wow, that is fucking amazing. And like all these kids are like praying to it.
Wonder how big his cock is. That's my first thought.
That's true.
Is Paul
Jesus.
Bunyan and the Bounty guy like the same? Are they brothers?
No,
But they should be.
they should be, but I don't think
The
they
Brawny
are.
man or whatever seems like a Tom Selleck.
He's a
type of
fucking
thing.
ginger.
But he seems
Really?
pretty Tom Selleck. Is he ginger?
Yeah.
Brown.
I don't remember
I thought
that.
he had
I'm
like a
pretty
nice. I
sure.
thought it was nice and brown.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the original Brownie man's a fucking ginger.
Really?
I think
All right.
so. I could be wrong.
Let's
I'm wrong frequently.
Gail. Let's have you look it up. That's our assistant.
Oh, Howard.
Gale. Gale.
Oh, that guy. That guy's a little Chuck Norris-y. That dude. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, yeah.
talking
See, he's a
70s
fucking
shit.
ginger.
He does have red hair.
Is it red hair?
It looks
Shit.
like Tom Selleck with red
Sometimes
hair.
I think-
like Tom Selleck playing Daredevil. Like when they did it to Ben Affleck. They tried to give him red hair. They tried to give somebody red hair.
It just
who's not
doesn't
a
work.
redhead.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. Speaking of,
Because
okay.
you can't contractually dye Tom Selleck's mustache.
Did you watch?
Yeah, no, it's still just that thick
It's like
old brown.
against the law in the city of Los Angeles.
did you watch Game of Thrones? Were you a Game of Thrones person?
No, I watched the first little bit. Not really. I don't care.
Okay. Did you? You did, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think the red hair that made me think of this. The only thing I really got out of the show was the best tits in the show. Is I think the Red Witch or whatever her.
She
whoever
had
the fuck-
great
You know what I'm saying?
tits.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of remember her. She's not the dragon girl.
No,
she
she's
did
like
not
the
have great
witch.
tits.
She
Yeah,
does
she's a witch
spells
lady.
and
Yeah, I
shit.
know what you mean. Yeah,
I
didn't
don't
she
know.
give like birth when one or something?
Yeah, she like to some black goo, some symbiote to and that's where fucking.
She shat spawn out of her pussy. I don't know.
She farted a shadow out of her
Yeah,
vagina.
that's where Venom came from.
God damn it, Venom. Yeah.
Well, no, yours was correct too.
Yeah,
I think.
I guess people
No,
are.
it was.
Yours was-
Spawn.
yours was-
It kind of looks like.
Yours was correct.
It would be
I
Spawn.
meant
That's
to
funny.
say Venom.
No, but Spawn. It was work. It worked.
Stan
It worked in
Lee
your face.
is rolling in his grave right now.
No, Spawn was Todd
Todd McFarlane.
Todd McFarlane is alive and well,
Yeah.
Dad McFarlane.
making toys.
Todd
McFarlane
McFarlane
could-
Ford. Come on down.
He could probably make your pussies if you want. Like he. What if they
Oh,
started?
yeah, that's what
What if they
authentic,
made,
like-
Electra fleshlights?
Rick Grimes' butthole. Like that's what I want.
Yeah, like you could make the
my
Red
God.
Witch. You could make a Red Witch fleshlight.
Red Witch, but what about Red Witch tits? Like that,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
like one of those
like a
real
bust.
Yeah, a bust of her
A
bust.
bust of her bust.
Yeah. So you could bust.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, that sells itself.
She had
A bust of her
great,
bust, so you can
great,
bust.
great tits.
Yes, those were my favorite. Every time I saw what was a Dragon Girl's boobs, I was just like, really?
I told those aren't that great.
Not that great.
I'm sorry.
She's-
We're not body shaming.
Sorry,
We
Amelia
are.
Clark. I mean, I love her name.
She can
I mean,
take
you're
some
naked.
criticism.
Any
She's
naked
a
chick
billion
is
times
naked.
hotter than any of us.
Yes,
She's
if I had
doing
tits,
well.
mine would look worse.
She's
they do
just
look
cute
worse.
enough. She's cute and attractive enough that you whatever she
Yeah,
looks
like if
is
she
fine.
was your
You're happy to see
stepsister,
it.
if she was your
Yeah.
stepsister, you're
And
like,
she was
I'm
stuck
lucky,
under a
I'm
table.
lucky to
I
have
like
this
where you're
girl stuck in
going.
the
Yeah.
table.
That's true.
At my own house, I don't have to leave. There's the pandemic thing going on. You can't leave. My stepsister is getting into her wacky hijinks again. There's her butt just sticking into the air. I think I'm gonna stick things in it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things, and I'm gonna film it.
Wasn't there was a lot of incest on that show too? Maybe that kind of sparked it.
Jam asshole.
That
sounds-
It's the
That kind of sounds like a Game of Thrones name, actually.
jam asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because jam isn't like it's not like stick is better. Like you stick jam is like you're forcing it. Like it doesn't want to be
no,
there.
I'm talking about that earlier. I'm all out of spit.
There's a
Every time you
Germany.
say that, I get the image of like a thing of jelly with the knife in it and just
Jam.
kind of going in a circle. And that's, you know what I mean?
our former drummer of ours, Greg, he fucking he referred to cramming
Cramming,
He said, and then he moved on with his point, and I had to stop him at cram. He's like, one time I was cramming this girl, I was cramming this chick, and I was like, what? wait.
Cramming?
Yeah, so I was cramming this chick, like that was he was banging her, but just cramming her with cock, like you know what I mean? There's not enough space, you know what I mean?
Ew.
I know. I'm just saying, like I couldn't get past that. I don't know what the point of his story was, but I couldn't get past him just saying it was the most like non-romantic, like just horrible way to put it.
So here I am
so
just
I was
shoving
stuffing
pussy.
this broad, you know what I mean? It's the same.
I wanted to.
Stuffing's a good one. Stuffing's a good one.
It's kind of the same as cram, though. Cram is, I mean, it's a little more crude, I think.
Cram's a little more forceful, and like you're saying, like,
Jam
it's
cram,
not fitting.
you know.
Like I picture, like the dick is getting mushed up, like they're just mushing them together.
It hit a wall, and it's like the
There's
rest
no
of
fluid motion. It's just crammed.
Cram.
Just let's cram our shit together.
It's like you're using your thumb to jam it all in, like just cram that shit in there, double thumb
like
it.
packing a way too full suitcase, just cramming it down. Fuck, what was I just gonna say? Oh, we're watching Ozark, and I'm just getting bored, so I just want to do funny shit. And there's a whole storyline where there's this kid, she's a young girl, and she wants to lose her virginity this summer. I can't go back home now being a virgin. It's like a whole storyline in the show.
That girl sucks.
I went up to go do something, and I came back, and I didn't say it, but I really just wanted to walk in while Lee's watching it and go, "Hey, that kid get her cunt fucked yet?" Just say the worst thing I can think of.
Yes.
Yeah, see, it's like that, you know.
Because it's just I'm trying to entertain myself because the show wasn't doing it.
She wasn't deflowered, you know. She got her cunt fucked.
Yeah, that kid get her cunt fucked yet?
That kid.
Holy shit.
It's fun to say. Wait,
romance is romance dead? Do you think it's
Fun to do bad things.
you know?
I
don't know.
Romance isn't dead. It's alive and well. It's apparently step families. Romance is alive and well. Something's going on.
Yeah.
There.
Keep it.
Haven't you ever watched Too Much Pussy?
No, I haven't.
So romantic.
Stepsister
I've
gives
seen
horny
Faces with
stepbrother
Braces.
too much pussy. He's like, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna have to open a storage facility or something.
And then it's like
I don't know where to put it.
Step aunt joins in. You know what I mean? Because it can't be like their mom. You know, step to the stepmom. You know, okay.
Well, and how there's no titles. It's all just explaining what happens.
Yeah.
We should do that with other movies.
Stepmom teaches son how to masturbate.
Yeah.
which
Retarded
that
boy
doesn't
in
seem
leg
practical.
braces who plays football and hangs out with Kennedy and ends up with a girl with AIDS at the end.
And dies.
Saying,
Oh my god. That took
Well,
a turn.
dude, if
fucking
if movies were named that, you know what I mean, then I would have saved myself a lot. Like from the movie like Drive. You ever see that? Ryan Gosling. It
I never
sounds
finished
fun.
it.
It looks fun. It's not fun.
Isn't it really violent?
It sort of sometimes. It was very strange. But I'm just saying, if it described, you know what I mean, like, or the movie. What was the one again? Ryan
Nice.
Gosling, where was it Lars and the Real Girl or something?
Yeah.
You think
I
it's gonna
loved
be
that
You
movie.
did? I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be funny, and then it wasn't.
No,
It was
it's
just
not funny.
sad.
it's like a mellow thing, like a melodrama,
Right.
Where it's a little quirky,
Yes,
but it's
exactly.
kind of
But
fucked
Quirky.
up.
Yeah, it's not funny, it's quirky.
Yeah, it's quirky. Exactly. If that happened in real life, and some girl in her some weirdo in her office like started marrying a fuck doll,
Yeah.
she'd just go immediately to HR and write it and be very upset about it. Like that's not a quirky story. That man's a fucking creep. There's a dead kid in that guy's future. Okay.
Who's about to get his cunt fucked?
That kid's about to get his cunt fucked.
Cunt fucking.
Because what else are we doing?
Jam asshole.
So are we saying bring it back? Like, is porno just evolving the way fashion and music evolves with society?
Yeah, I think it.
I think
it
that's
is,
kinda
but I mean,
sad,
there's only
though.
so many things you can do.
Wait.
Do you think we burned ourselves out in the different? I mean,
Eventually,
still see things
they
that
just
surprise
said no
me.
more music, and eventually they said very little storyline and just make them related and just let's get to it. Like it's,
Yeah.
I guess
yeah,
you just make
It-
so
well,
much of it.
Yeah, there used to be like a whole production behind it.
It was like a movie. Now when you see
I miss the Bang Bus.
now when you see when they try to do like a storyline,
one was easy.
it's fucking stupid when they try
Yeah, it is.
to do a storyline because it's just girls you recognize from Instagram now because you can follow them all.
You're like, hey,
I
oh,
know-
hey.
Yeah, that guy's not really a plumber.
I'd like to see your credentials, sir.
You call that a joint fitting? I don't know if that's a
You're
plumber
lacing
thing.
pipe.
I think it is.
Is it? I
It
just
sounded like a
Brant said
plumber
something
thing.
random,
It's
Joint
yeah.
fitting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you could
I
fit
should have just moved
joints.
past it. You guys didn't argue it.
Was that a carpenter thing?
Well, I mean, I don't
Joint
wanna
fitter.
Hey, either way, you're in the trades now, so
Yeah.
close enough.
Well, I don't know. Should it go back to like retro? I mean, I'm sure they still make like retro shit where like they take young hot girls now and fucking do 70s to shit to their hair and blow their hair up and then play the shitty music and like film it on that Instagram filter that makes it look like a VHS tape. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
nostalgia porn. Everybody loves porn. Why aren't there porn reboots?
There might be.
Yeah, there's there's got to be
you
a
mean
deep throat.
like a deep throat? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they
Reboot.
made the movie about the girl in Deep Throat.
Yeah, but that's way less interesting.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just watch Deep Throat.
yeah. Now here's her like taking care of her kid and stuff.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Now,
This is hot.
I've been on naming these for years, so let me give you a couple gems. Like, just being ridiculous. Interview with the Schlongpire. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Bone.
Wait, that first one was this true?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
The first one.
I was like 14 when I made that up.
Okay. Or
Yeah,
it
it
could have been.
classic.
It could have been before.
You know what I
Remember
mean?
We
And
talked about.
you could leave some the same, like Lost Boys.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like you could leave the Lost Boys
there
the
are
same.
a lot
and
of
that's going to be a dirty
movies
ass
in
porno.
Hollywood, like they're actual Hollywood movies that if you just left the actual title, but it was a porno, it is really fucked up. You know, 3 men and a baby. Right? Predator.
You're disgusting. Oh man, this is
Lars and the real girl.
Lars and the real girl. Yeah.
Predator.
Like why would there be a fake girl? Why do you have to put in that she's real?
The Adams Step family, apparently. You know what I mean?
Step brothers.
Perfect. Exactly.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
It's fucked up, man. But you know, there's fun. I remember
We got to make one that's like the kid from Step by Step steps on her stepbrother's balls.
the guy who used to live in the van in Step by Step.
Cody.
Cody, the cousin.
Really? That was a. I just remember
Yeah,
the
he lived in the
intro.
backyard. He lived in a van.
What was his name? Sasha Mitchell.
To me, that
Is that the
whole
actor?
Yeah.
Really? That's the
that
actor?
whole show is just a family goes to the amusement park because I've only ever seen the intro when we play it on this.
Well, Suzanne Summers was hot, and you got that typical pissed off dad. He was in what was he in? Fucking Dallas or whatever.
Dallas.
yeah,
yeah.
the dad's with that weird tight curl.
Yeah, he looks like a dick, you know, and he is, and then he's got we don't need to explain. Some of the daughters were hot.
Day by day. Let's start over, dipping into play. That I just got douche chills doing it right there. That little bluesy walk down they do.
I always
hate
get
'em.
excited when that
You
backup
honkies.
singer gets excited. You know,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that part. That's when my nipples get hard. But
I
I used to watch it because it was just on. It's not like I really like it. You know what I mean? Like I have the Full House box set. Like I bought
have it.
that shit because it's not too often where I'd see something like that, and that's a novelty, and I'm a novelty guy, so I have it. And then your wife didn't see Full House really, of course. She would always laugh about the jokes, but it was one of those things where, you know what I mean? She'd never seen it, and she was just like, yeah, you know. And I was like, wait a minute, you've never seen this, have you? So then we made it all the way to like season 5, and we just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, but
Well,
the Full House is one of those ones that I used to watch all the fucking time. And it was so bad, but that's why.
Me and Lindsay are always referencing like De Niro and Godfather shit like that.
Yeah.
And I always make like Deer Hunter jokes, and she's like, "Can I tell you something?" She's like, "I've never finished the Deer Hunter." She's like, "I always put it on, and like I watch the whole first part, and it's just so long, I just fall asleep." I'm like, "So you think the Deer Hunter's a movie about a wedding?"
That's
And
why
like a
she
bunch of
likes the
guys
first
go
part so
hunting,
much.
and they go to a wedding, and then they sing some Frankie Valli in a bar, and that's it.
It takes.
That's
Well,
a fun-
dude, it takes like a fucking hour to get through to that whole
I get it.
part.
You're
like
supposed to
that.
feel connected to the
And
characters.
you do
really get to
and
know them.
That movie, I actually watched it not too long ago.
We just watched it like 3 or 4 days ago. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's heavy as fuck.
Time doesn't exist anymore.
You
It's
know?
Saturday every day. So I'm just going to say we
Yeah.
watched it on Saturday.
But yeah, it's but that's really funny because there's a long time to sit through, you know, something and then fall. Yeah, because that movie takes a fucking turn. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's what
Pretty hardcore.
I get so mad at the beginning of that movie, and I'm like, just get to it.
Just
Like, God damn it,
It's
just
like your
get
grandpa
to
telling
it.
a story. He starts going, you're like, fuck.
I had
Grandpa telling
like
a war story. Well, it started off.
Yeah, he tells you a 20-minute story about a wedding. You're like, what the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Yeah.
I had a
Get to the killing
like
of
a
the
fourth wall like coming to moment one time about Italians and myself and my heritage. Because to me, it was just like, that's life, you know. I was like, oh, there's all these marvelous mob movies about it, you know. I say,
Did you have to quote a Frank Sinatra song?
Yeah,
He
right.
said, that's life.
But so I remember watching The Godfather. I was in like middle school and I was with my little cousin and my little cousin Rob, and he was watching The Godfather. And the wedding scene, there's no violence yet. The wedding scene like scared him because there was a bunch of loud Italians yelling at each other and like fucking, you know, screaming and dancing and jumping around.
Yeah, Luca
And-
Brazzi's real creepy.
Yeah, and then so he just starts crying, and I'm like, whoa. You know, I'm like, wait, that's not normal. Yeah, this is weird. Oh, we are greasy. You know what I mean? I like finally like had a self-realization about, you know, how, you know, just
Yeah.
off-putting we are
You're an
to
obnoxious
everyone
people.
else. We
You
are
are.
very obnoxious people.
It's gross. And then the Inquisition of just, I'm a very keep to myself guy, and my Italian guys just look right at you. Who are you?
Yeah.
Who's your dad? Where
Yeah.
you from? Where do you live?
Where you do?
I don't
Where do you
know.
live? What's your
I
address?
don't know your dad.
What time did you get up today? And it's like,
What kind of car you driving?
why do you need to know all this? And they look mad while they're doing it. They're just nodding their head like, okay, all right, all right.
Up there on what?
Is that okay?
Yeah, 30th Street. You're like, what? Who cares?
You looking at my fucking sister? I used to get that one a lot.
Because you were though.
I was.
Stop looking at people's sisters.
Can't help it.
I don't know. I'm gonna fuck this kid's cunt.
Jesus.
We got.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
man,
make
can't
a
help it.
super cut of all the step brother, step sister videos, but with the song from Step by Step.
Do you think "Hit Me with Your Best Shot"
Yeah.
or "Come Together" is a better Bukkake like theme song?
Hit me with your best shots. Way funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come
Yeah.
together.
But it says more than, you know, hit me with your best shot and fire away. That's funny, but
Yeah.
But come together, you know,
What are
right
the rest
now
of-
over me, like that's, you know, that's from the.
That's two
person's-
on the nose.
Yeah, that.
Well, it's not supposed to.
It is, isn't it?
It's two in the eye.
That's two in the eye. You're being a real jam asshole right now, Sean.
So not creative, and we
All
went
right.
with it.
Okay.
Jam asshole.
I want to read the lyrics to "Hit Me with Your Best Shot." 'Cause
Okay.
When you said that fire, I'm like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Well, you're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. That's okay. Let's see how you do it. Put up you dukes. Let's get down to it. So she's like, yeah, all right. I've heard about you.
If you beat me, you can fuck me.
Yeah, put up your dukes.
Kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah. Hit me with your best shot. Yeah, this is about domestic violence.
That's, you know,
We thought this
Do
was a
it.
nice
Hit me
song.
with your best shot, you
Yeah.
bastard.
outwardly.
Come on with it.
seems that
Come
way.
on. You don't fight fair. That's okay. See if I care.
Ma'am,
Knock
ma'am.
me down.
Man, we have a domestic situation. We're gonna need some backup here, Richard.
Why don't you hit me with your best shot?
ma'am? Please
Fire away. To make you feel like a man, hit a
Fuck you,
woman.
bitch.
Never thought about that.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's like
pretty
a,
wild.
you know, but everyone's dancing. Like, yeah.
Hit me with your best shot.
Let's see. I always look at it metaphorically, like I'm tough to love.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like sharing my feelings, but if you
Yeah.
think you can handle it, like let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
You
Hit me
know?
with your. Show me how much you can love me, because I bet you I'm gonna fuck your life up. That's what I hear in the song.
Well, what I hear in the song "Come Together" by the Beatles is a bunch of men coming together over a person. It could be a girl. It could be a man.
It's true.
It could be an animal.
Remember that story a few years ago? Paul McCartney did an interview, and he said that they would all, when they were young, like in
just
the early
kept coming.
days. I got it in your head, love. And it was Paul McCartney talking about, and like way back in the day, like they would all, you know, they were like teenagers, and they'd all like be jerking off, like staying together when they would be like doing shows.
What?
And they would shout out names, like they would shout out Marilyn Monroe and like laugh
What?
and
No
jerk.
shit.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
kidding
yeah.
me?
Wait, like the Beatles circle jerked?
Yeah, I don't know if it was
Sort
all
of.
the Beatles.
They're
It
all
was
the same.
definitely Paul and John were
All right,
involved,
boys.
Yeah. And they would
Let's have a wanker.
and Raquel Welch,
Stop us a wank.
they'd shout out names. And then Lennon would be joking and he'd shout Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
That was the joke. And then after that interview came out, I'm pretty sure the New York Daily News front page was a picture of Paul and it said, "Beat the Meatles." Fucking hilarious.
That's amazing. That's an incredible story. That's
Beat
a
the
fucking
Beatles.
incredible. That really is. Was that a word?
Incredibles? Well, it is now.
Yeah, fuck it. It is now.
Fuck
I
it,
can
it's
do whatever I
Saturday. Why
want.
not?
It's not a Saturday.
Every day Saturday. Didn't you hear?
Is it? What fucking day is it?
I don't know. Fucking
I think it's
Tuesday or
Thursday
something.
because that's the day that we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
All right.
I know it's Thursday because I know tomorrow I can get a fish fry. So
Yeah.
that's how I know it's Thursday. But fuck it, it's Saturday.
I don't order out. I'm like almost afraid of it.
Nah.
You know? But I understand
No,
you kind of
sure.
got to do it. I mean, sometimes I do, but I don't know. We just do shit at home. You know, I feel like, I don't know, you're trusting the other people to be.
Clean and
Yeah.
to not, yeah, I guess. But then people are like, I've been thinking about that. Like, people are like, I wipe down every grocery that comes in. And it's like, you go on a big grocery run, and then you look at all the shit, like each can.
Yeah.
You're like, you do not.
No.
You wipe a few down and take a picture. And then fucking,
Be safe.
yeah, hashtag stay inside.
We had a macaroni art thing with DIY, you know, while watching Shrek Marathon. Here's a YouTube video on how to do it with your family.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Go blow your dad.
Yeah, or go blow your dad and film it.
Go blow. Hey, there you go.
Go blow your dad.
That's a
terrible
good one.
punishment.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one.
Stepdad
Hey, old
punishes
pal, go
daughter
blow your
for
dad.
Stepdad punishes daughter for sneezing on groceries.
Hey, pal, go blow your
Dot. Deep throat. That's the.
I'm trying to
that's the
think of
description.
some other movies that would be funny. The only one I got is Forrest Gump.
Free Willy.
Free Willy. Yeah. Young abused boy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, giant. It would just read like the title, like the. You know what I'm trying
James
to do?
and the
that
Giant Peach.
My brain won't go.
Too much pussy.
Too much pussy.
Too much pussy.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, because now the peach is like the ass emoji. So
Yeah.
imagine seeing just a giant ass floating in the sky.
Yeah, what's up with that? I mean, I get it. It kind of looks like a butt cheek, but peach
Yeah.
is peach, dude.
I guess. I don't know. It gives
you can't
Princess
change
Peach. You're like, yeah.
Yeah. You can't change that. Peach is peach.
Yeah. Her name's Allison. We'd all just call her Princess Peach.
Yeah, it is.
She don't like it. But she's like, those Italian guys are very rude.
It's just her desperately trying to get away from them.
Yeah,
actually, is what I think it is.
She
They're
gets
like,
to
"Ah,
a fucking castle
we gotcha."
where someone's obviously taking care of her. To a castle, and some fucking midget plumber comes out of the fucking tubes of the sewer, covered in turtle shit, and he's like, "Hey, bitch, get back here!"
Chasing her with his mushroom cap hanging out.
Luigi,
Yeah.
watch the door.
Oh, now you made it bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Tripping balls all
That's
the
what
time.
it is. They're just fucking eating mushrooms and trying to rape this chick.
Oh God.
Yeah, why is Luigi like? Does he watch? Luigi never had a girlfriend, did he?
Not that I know of. Was Peach really Mario's, or was he just doing a solid?
Yeah, that's starting to seem like they were kidnapping the princess for ransom because she's
they
like
were.
a esteemed member of the society in Super Mario World, and there's like two fucking. It would be like the fucking haphazard or fucking. All right, I'm blowing a fuse here. The fucking shitty sidekick gangster guys from like
Yeah.
True Romance or something, and
Okay.
it's like Mario and Luigi, and they have to kidnap. We're gonna kidnap the princess for ransom, like the fucking Wet Bandits or something. Like, you know what I mean?
All
Like,
right.
That's the Mario and Luigi we need to remake.
Do you think that
And we're gonna
if
use
they
Bob
did-
Hoskins and John Leguizamo. Goddamn right,
Bob Hoskins is dead.
digging him up. Get your guy on the phone to make a Bob Hoskins flashlight.
Todd McFarlane, we need you.
I really need Bob Hoskins' asshole. Like desperately.
Yeah, just John Leguizamo in the green shit, and then it's just a fucking flashlight with
joking.
a red hat on it and a mustache.
That would be amazing.
Holy shit.
That stuff's got to be expensive, eh? I saw
Fleshlights?
one. No, like okay, so I saw like a what did you call it? I guess a pocket pussy, which is not a flashlight. It's different. I
Why
don't
do you
know.
need to have? I've seen girls who have like little fucking like pendant necklace things that's like it's actually a tiny vibrator. I'm like, that's fucking disgusting.
Weird, yeah.
Can't you just
Imagine
like?
it- yeah, or it's like you're wearing it around your neck.
Yeah.
I picture her like at like a fucking buffet or something, leaning over and like her fucking pendant goes in the mashed
Dangling, yeah.
potatoes.
Oh God.
God.
Some people.
Is
I
this
know
like
would
a
do it.
tuna mac? I didn't think so, but it's got
Yeah, I don't recall. I didn't think
the most peculiar flavor.
There is an odor that I can't place that flavor, but I almost can.
I'm having. It reminds me of something.
Oh,
So yeah, pocket pussy. What were you saying?
oh yeah.
Well, there was,
That'd be a
different
funny thing to
shades.
call like a short guy if you were
Pocket
fighting
pussy.
with it. Hey, go blow your dad pocket pussy. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's all awful, all of it. But no, they had different shades, different colors. There was a clear, white one and then a black one, but then there was a Latino one. But I was like, what makes a Latino pussy? I mean, you know what I mean? It was just slightly more tan than like the white one was. But like people would like, oh no, I need a Latino one.
Well, yeah, dude. Those Latin dudes, some of them are fucking racist as shit.
Oh, okay.
They'll only.
They won't even fuck a white or black
They
pocket
won't even
pussy.
fuck a fake white pussy.
It's got to be
I
slightly
mean, it's
spray
all
painted.
the same. That's what I mean. I feel like it doesn't
Yeah,
feel
but
any
what a
different. It's just the
weird
color.
balance of morals. I don't. I stand for something.
I'm gonna get this
keep it in the
pocket pussy,
bloodline
In the bloodline, yeah.
of this rubber pussy.
Oh my god.
I
Well,
only fuck American-made pocket pussies.
Well, you damn well should, man. You
get
know?
that Wuhan pussy out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're just cheap. They rip.
They rip. Oh no. Oh my god. What if you ripped your pocket pussy mid-use? You'd be like,
You feel like you'd be pretty proud of yourself.
proud. I'd be mad
Maybe
at the.
well, maybe yeah, but
If
I
it
mean,
was a
it's
cheap
bound to
pocket
happen.
pussy,
Bound to
yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
And then it's embarrassing.
Add a little more silicone to that fucker, man. Give it some stretch. I think you should be able to pull a pocket pussy like a rubber band and fling it across the room. I think that would be the good test of a
I
pocket
keep getting
pussy.
pocket
durability.
pussies, but I'm always like, "What's in there? Why is it all gooey?" And I cut it, and it's like a Stretch Armstrong. Then it's ruined.
Yeah,
That's
you have
ruined.
to find out what's
I
inside.
just gotta. I'm
You
too
have to.
curious. Yeah.
Oh,
You know, like just do homemade stuff, man. You know what I mean? Microwave some fucking fruit and drill a hole. Do why not? I mean, a loaf of bread that's got to feel nice. Just for a
Yeah, a
minute.
nice fresh loaf of Decamillos.
Right, some deeks.
You want sliced or unsliced? Could you actually just put a hole right through the middle of it there?
Yep. Don't ask. I'm gonna fill it.
Yeah. Well,
So
Pocket
I
pussies.
wanted someone else to take that, but I didn't. So
well, I was just gonna talk about pocket pussies more.
yeah.
So
Well, I have
somebody
no
better do
experience
something.
with them, other than I know that there are some people who are slightly like they prefer one, race towards the other,
yeah.
I guess I don't know. I don't really. I don't know if I don't think I could fucking buy a fake
Dude, I
thing and
couldn't.
have sex
I
with
can
it.
never we would go into like
My
the
hand
stores
is weird enough.
in
know?
Japan. You want to talk porno shops in Japan?
Oh.
That's what I've never been
Dude,
to too many.
It's fucking wacky, and it's hilarious because it looks like a comic book store. There's a whole level of just animation shit and like little figurines. It looks like a fucking comic book store.
Yeah.
And it looks like, oh, this is where kids buy toys. And then you're like, oh, all these toys are having sex with fucking octopuses and shit. You know what I mean? It's really weird.
Very
But there's
creative.
like there's a section where it's only men and there's only women. Like there's certain floors. Everything's in a very narrow building. And it's like certain floors. You
How
get
polite.
freaked out, dude. You keep going up and you're like, how do we get down? How the fuck do we get out of here? Like we would get lost in these fuck dungeons.
Well, I can tell you how to go.
terrifying.
Japanese fuck dungeons,
That's
yeah.
terrifying.
But it was kind of cool. But there was there's floors where like you can't, if you're a man, you can't go in there. That's all for the women only. And there's a floor for only men. And like the guy stopped us and was like, no, you go, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, Jesus Christ.
I would not separate.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think we did. I think we were just like, all right, fuck it, let's go.
You get Shanghai and Tokyo.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, big trouble in Little China.
Big trouble in Little Vagina.
Big trouble in Little Bit.
You do get in big trouble. With Little China.
That kid get her cunt fucked yet? Jesus Christ.
Big trouble.
That's some fucked up shit.
God damn it! If Kurt Russell ever gets like he's like a picture of him and Epstein comes out, that's the New York Daily News. That's their next Beat the Needles. That's their next.
Big Trouble in Little Vagina.
That'd be great. It's Kurt Russell and Epstein like arm in arm on the fucking plane. Big Trouble in Little Vagina.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
amazing.
I don't know what's getting better than that. I gotta take a piss. All right. Thurman and Lala. What do we want to do? Are we done?
I think so.
Yeah, that was well over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got what
Fucking-
you paid for.
Yeah, you enjoy it. God damn it! I've been
Wait,
fucking
we get
work-
paid for this? Wow.
You get paid in laughter.
Goddamn clearance bin.
Yeah, and you got something to do, so thanks
Yeah.
for not dying and tuning in.
Yeah, keep show your
Was
friends.
this one live too? Are we doing
No, we
this?
didn't,
Okay,
no,
this
I
is
didn't
fine.
set it all up.
It's more comfortable like that.
Oh, I thought it was. I was being nice because
Maybe that just let us think that it's
Well, I
live so we
don't-
can fire on all cylinders at all times.
All right, I guess. I don't know. It's
Lie to me, man. Make me feel good.
Lie to
Make
me.
me feel
the
something.
world is listening.
Lie to me.
I can't feel things.
The world is listening. All right, yeah, whatever. See you.
Yeah. Whatever.
Okay, bye.
Everybody don't say that. Everybody don't go say that. Everybody don't go say that. Everybody don't go say that. Anybody don't go say that. Say it again, Dad. Things out now. Things out now. Things out now. Everybody don't go things out.